Having the right tools makes woodworking easier, safer, and far more enjoyable. Here are the 15 must-haves for beginners in 2026. I want to start by saying, if you are curious, nervous, or downright excited about starting woodworking, you are in the right place. Over the next about 9 minutes, I will walk you through the essential tools, why each one matters, what to look for when buying, and the common mistakes I see beginners make so you avoid them. This video is organized like a quick shop tour. From tape measures through shop vacs, I will explain the why, give practical buying tips, and safety reminders. Expect cinematic shop B-roll, close-ups of tools in action, upbeat music, and smooth transitions, so you can visualize a real workspace. I always start a project by measuring twice, imagining the final piece before cutting once. The tape measure is where that begins. A good tape should feel solid, lock reliably, and have clear, easy-to-read markings. For most beginners, choose a 25-foot auto lock with a shock-resistant case, long enough yet compact. Look for a stiff blade curve for one-person measurements. Practice reading fractions and decimals so you can convert quickly. Mistakes to avoid: not locking the blade and misreading fractions under pressure. A nicked blade or loose hook will ruin cuts. Replace when damaged. Carry a pencil and small straight edge to mark reliably. The speed square is one of those tiny tools that makes big differences. It quickly marks 90 and 45-degree lines and guides circular saw cuts. Stamped aluminum is durable, inexpensive, and ridiculously handy. The lip gives a consistent reference. Great for repetitive cuts and transferring angles. Do not treat it as a precision instrument for compound angles or fine joinery. Use more precise methods there. Never use a bent or warped square. If the tape measure is the brain, the cordless drill is the brawny hand that gets things done. It drills holes and drives screws. Portable and versatile for beginners. Choose 18 or 20-volt platforms. Brushless if budget allows. Get 2 batteries to keep working. Keep quality bits and a magnetic holder. The right bit reduces cam out and prevents stripped screws. Avoid over-tightening, stripping heads, or driving high-torque fasteners with no clutch. Use torque settings. Practice on scrap. For small shops without a table saw, a circular saw is your straight-cutting workhorse. Pair with a fence guide or rail for accurate rips and crosscuts on sheet goods and long boards. Choose easy bevel adjustment and readable base markings. Keep blades sharp and matched. A general-purpose carbide blade is a great start. Clamp material. Feed steadily to prevent binding and kickback. Match tooth count to the cut to avoid tear out. For curves, interior cutouts, and plunge cuts, the Jigsaw is the beginner go-to. Look for variable speed, orbital action, and a T-shank clamp for fast blade changes. Coarse blades cut fast but rough. Fine tooth blades give cleaner edges in plywood and laminates. Support near the cut and use zero clearance or backing to minimize splintering. Do not force the cut. Let the blade work and feed steadily to avoid overheating or snapping blades mid-curve. Finishing makes a project feel finished. A random orbital sander gets you there without swirl marks. A 5 or 6 inch model with dust collection and variable speed is the sweet spot. Powerful, manageable, and less likely to gouge. Start coarse to remove material, then step through grits toward a fine finish for paint or clear coats. Keep it moving. Use the dust port and a shop vac to keep surfaces clean and finishes contaminant-free. Avoid coarse grits at the end and do not park in one spot. Replace worn pads and clogged paper. Guide smoothly, do not muscle. Clamps are extra hands for glue-ups, assembly, and layout. You can never have too many. Different clamps, different jobs, bar for long edges, quick grips for temporary holds, parallel for face gluing. Distribute pressure evenly and use cauls to avoid marks and uneven squeeze out. Underclamping weakens joints. Overclamping one side introduces twist. Check alignment and alternate clamp sides. Chisels give control power tools cannot. Pair shoulders, clean mortises, refine joints with finesse. Get good steel and comfortable handles, then learn to sharpen. Sharp chisels are safer and more satisfying. Hand tools teach grain behavior. Follow the long grain to pare cleanly. Secure the workpiece and cut away from your body. Use a mallet or controlled push as needed. Avoid dull edges and wild swings. Invest time in sharpening. It is the best performance upgrade. The low-tech tool that shows up everywhere. A 16-ounce claw hammer covers most beginner needs. Choose a smooth face for finish work. A milled face grips framing nails. Strike squarely, follow through, and let the hammer do the work. Practice on scrap. Treat it with respect. It is not a pry bar. Choose framing versus finish appropriately to avoid damage. An underrated precision tool for layout, depth checks, and verifying 90 and 45 degrees. The adjustable ruler and heavy head add repeatability, great for shoulders and blade heights. Use it for mortise depths, tram lines, and transferring measurements consistently. A loose head introduces error. Upgrade if it wiggles, and periodically confirm squareness against a known flat surface. Pocket hole joinery is fast, strong for many applications, and beginner-friendly. Perfect for quick cabinets, face frames, and jigs. A basic kit with stop collar and square driver gets you building tight right-angle joints without complex joinery. Precision comes from consistent depth, clamping during driving, and using recommended screw lengths. Test on scrap. Use coarse threads in softwood and fine in hardwood to avoid splitting. Do not over-tighten. Avoid edges and very thin stock. Practice placement for strength. A solid workbench anchors your shop. Around 36 inches high is a good starting point. Build it heavy and stable so it resists movement when planing or chopping. Add a vise, dog holes, and storage. It doubles as an assembly table for glue-ups and layout. Do not skimp on stability or ergonomics. Build to your space and projects, and use the build to practice joinery. Safety glasses are non-negotiable. Your eyes are priceless. A split second can change everything. Choose ANSI-rated wraparounds, anti-fog, and wear over prescription if needed. Comfort means consistency. Keep a shop pair and a backup. Use clear indoors, tinted outside. The biggest mistake is skipping them. Make glasses part of your shop ritual. Power tools are loud and hearing damage is cumulative and permanent. Protect your ears from day one. Choose quality earmuffs with a high noise reduction rating or high-quality foam earplugs. Comfort is key. Earbud-style protectors work well for intermittent tool use. A shop vacuum keeps your workspace clean, improves finish quality, and reduces airborne dust. Use tool-triggered or auto-start features and proper adapters to capture dust at the source. Choose a strong filter, HEPA if possible, and use bags to protect the motor and reduce clogging.